Hello Disney lovers! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kathy and here's another video. So today I wanted to talk to you about my Walt Disney World dining must-dos. I guess these will kind of be dining that you have to do at least once. Some of these I try to do more than once, some every single time that I go to Disney World, but I feel like most of these are kind of just ones that I really think you have to try at least once going to Disney World. So let's get started. One of my favorite things to do at Disney World is eat. And I feel like spending the whole day in the parks probably shouldn't eat that much because one, you're spending tons and tons of money, and two, you're doing all that walking. I mean, being too full can make that even more exhausting and more difficult, especially in the heat. So I probably eat in Disney World more than I should, and I like to go for dining experiences. You know, like a great location or character dining. Okay, so I'm going to start with Casey's Corner. So Casey's Corner is, as most of you probably already know if you're watching this video, right at the corner of Main Street, USA. It's kind of like an all-American baseball themed quick service. So you go up and order what you want and then you can take it and eat it somewhere else. There are tables in Casey's Corner and I have sat at one once before, but usually they're so busy it's like impossible to find a place to sit, but it's right by the castle and the hub grass, so there's tons of options to choose from if you do want to sit down. Casey's Corner is just like your traditional baseball type food, hot dogs and french fries, and my favorite, corn dog nuggets, because who doesn't love anything nugget? So corn dog nuggets is my go-to, but I know that for my family members, they really enjoy the specialty hot dogs at Casey's Corner. So Casey's Corner will have like different types of hot dogs that's like their specialty for a certain amount of time. So whether it be like a special chili dog or cheese dog, I think right now there's like some sort of teriyaki dog that they've got going on. So definitely, if you're interested in trying new things, check that out. And they're huge. Like you can get a regular hot dog or you get like their huge hot dog, which I couldn't eat, but you could share it too. But the corn dog nuggets are definitely a must for me. And just being able to like eat something quick and easy and delicious right by the castle, it's awesome. Definitely Casey's Corner. And price-wise, Casey's Corner's not too bad. I would probably give Casey's Corner a $1 sign for how much it costs. It's one of the lower options out of everything that I'm going to talk about today. So definitely check it out. Casey's Corner on Main Street. Okay, so sticking in the Magic Kingdom area, there's two more dining experiences that I highly recommend. Casey's Corner is actually in Magic Kingdom on the corner of Main Street, USA, but the next dining option that I love that would be considered in the Magic Kingdom area is the California Grill. Now, the California Grill is actually located outside of the Magic Kingdom at the very top of the Contemporary Resort. It is amazing. It's definitely pricey, so before you get too excited, I would say $3 signs on the dollar sign scale. I mean, it is expensive. Now, they do brunch as well as dinner, so you might be able to get smaller options. There's also appetizers, you can kind of get that. There's a bar lounge area where you can get like smaller bites as well. So definitely make a reservation for the California Grill. They take you up in this like private elevator. You have to check in before you go up the elevator, and then you're in the restaurant, and it is just like windows all around, and you can see the castle, Cinderella's castle at Magic Kingdom. But what was really cool is my boyfriend and I went to the California Grill for the first time, I think 2 years ago. And we tried to get a reservation close to the Magic Kingdom firework time, but we couldn't really get one as late as I wanted. They were already booked for later. So I think the one that I got was around like 7, and we actually spent the entire time up until the fireworks there. I mean, we got drinks, we got appetizers, we got dinner, we got dessert, and they don't rush you at all. The service was amazing. We really got to take our time and enjoy our dinner, and we were able to watch the Magic Kingdom fireworks, as well as we could see off in the distance the Epcot illuminations, as well as the Hollywood Studios fireworks. So from where we were sitting, we had like this perfect view, and it was really far away, but you could see like the little fireworks at the different parks. And then we went out onto, they have like a balcony and it goes out, so the restaurant is in the middle, and then on both sides there's these walkout balconies and you can watch the fireworks from out there. So we were actually outside, you could hear the fireworks, and at the California Grill they play the music to go along with the Magic Kingdom fireworks. So it was just so super magical. So if you're looking for a really magical romantic dinner setting, that was a really great place to go. And I'm hoping to go back soon. We'll see, hopefully in my next trip. But definitely a great place. The food was amazing. We both got filet mignon and it was to die for. And they had some nice drinks as well. So California Grill is definitely a dining must-do. Another one of my dining must-dos in the Magic Kingdom area is at the Polynesian Resort, and it is the Spirit of Aloha dinner show. Now, this is another one that is a little pricey. This would be $3 Disney dollar signs. It costs, I want to say, around $75 a person. You have to book in advance. They take reservations. You have to pick which zone you'd like to sit in, and the zone indicates how close you are to the stage. So there is a dinner show and there's dinner. So it's kind of all like a luau theme, Spirit of Aloha. They give you leis when you walk in with your family. There's all this big music. The food is themed too, to go with the Hawaiian, Polynesian aspect of the show. I know for people that are picky, the food is a little bit unique. My sister has a little bit of trouble. She kind of sticks to, you know, like just one thing that's served, like the bread and the vegetables or something. It is definitely like island themed food, so I would just take a look. Usually they will tell you what's offered, and you can even call and ask them about it. They also had great nut-free and dietary restriction options as well, so it's a great experience. My family loves to go there whenever we go to Disney as a family, and one of the times that I remember the most was we went for my 21st birthday, and they have different parts where they call people up on the stage and allow you to do some hula dancing. So on my 21st birthday, I got up there with one of my friends that came to Disney with me. We did some hula for everyone that was there eating and watching. So it was a really fun experience. And I love when Disney does that. When Disney gets you involved and makes you feel like you're part of the magic and part of the show. It's just one of those experiences that nothing can beat. So I love Spirit of Aloha. They have a lot of opportunities for the kids to get up and dance too, so it does work for kids as well. There's fire throwing and spinning, so people of all ages are there, and it's a great experience. Drinks are not included, alcoholic drinks, in the price, in the $70, $75-ish dollars per person. So just keep that in mind too while you're there. But if you're looking for a great family experience, and the Polynesian is such a beautiful resort too. I know I've said that previously, but the Polynesian is my favorite resort. So Spirit of Aloha dinner show is one of my top dining must-dos. Okay, so moving out of the Magic Kingdom, my next dining must-do is actually new for me, newly added to my list of my favorite dining options at Walt Disney World. The last time that I went to Walt Disney World in August, I finally tried it for the first time with my sister, and that is the Garden Grill in Epcot. The Garden Grill is located in the land in Epcot. It actually is a rotating restaurant. So if you have motion sickness problems, don't freak out, because I get motion sick too on anything that spins. It moves so slowly you can barely tell that it's happening until you're so focused in your dinner and conversation that you look up and your setting is different. So it actually spins through Living with the Land, the boat ride, the part of the boat ride where there's the house and the dog barking. So sometimes when you're right next to that part, you do hear the dog barking repeatedly, but it's kind of cool. It's really nice to be a part of the ride, and then also, you know, be in a regular restaurant setting. So the Garden Grill was amazing for two big reasons, which I feel like are the most important things when it comes to dining. One was the food. The food at the Garden Grill was amazing. It was delicious. It was your traditional turkey with gravy, stuffing. They had lots of vegetables. There was salad. And my sister's favorite, macaroni and cheese with goldfish on top. So the food was really good. It comes family style. So they give you these big plates full of food and you take what you want and put it on your plate. And they came around constantly to ask us if we wanted any more food, which we had so much, but there were certain things that we liked. Can I have a little bit more of the macaroni? And they're like, yeah, sure. You know, they were so friendly and the food was amazing. So food is definitely important. The other thing that I loved about the Garden Grill was it is a character dining experience. So Mickey is there, or Pluto is there. And what I mean, when I say they're there, I mean they are there. They are constantly making the rounds in that restaurant. So we saw each character multiple times while we were there. So we got to take pictures with them. They were being silly and joking with us and playing. So it was just nonstop characters. So I think that for kids, that would be a really great dining option. But also as an adult, it was just so much fun because I also didn't feel weird, you know, like going up to the character and saying, hey, can I have a picture with you, when there's little kids around and I don't want to take their attention. But at the Garden Grill, they're constantly circling around, and I'm going to try to insert a picture here if I can to show you a little picture of Mickey. They dress up in these adorable like farmer outfits with their overalls and their straw hats and everything. So it's very themed and just an awesome experience. The food's great. I would say this one's a little closer to $2 signs. $2 signs for Disney still being around $40 a person. Again, this was a character dining experience, so you also had to make a reservation. I'm like super excited to be talking about dining. Like, now I'm hungry. I wish I could eat in Disney World all the time. Moving on, my next must-do dining experience. I have been going to the past 2 years about every single time we go to Disney because it's easy, it's a great location, and I love it. So moving on to Hollywood Studios, I love the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge. So the Hollywood Brown Derby is a restaurant in Hollywood Studios, and I had read online through one of the blogs that I follow, they were like, oh, it's great, but go to the lounge. The restaurant is very pricey. Sometimes it's hard to get into, and the food is kind of, eh. Now, I've never actually tried it for myself, so I can't really say anything about the food in the restaurant. But right outside of the restaurant, there's an outdoor seating area. It looks like bar type seating, so higher tables. There is a little bar too outside. Anyone's allowed to sit there. It's not technically a bar, so they do let families come in, even with kids. But it was outside, and usually if you go there right at the right time, you can get a seat no problem, super fast. And you can get a good view of the different Star Wars shows that they have going on right in the center, where the hat used to be, where now they have the theater. So you can get a great view of that while sitting, having a drink, having a little snack. They have their own special lounge menu, and the lounge menu has some little choices. I'm gonna try to put in any pictures, if I can, of some of the options that they have that I really like. They have little sliders. One thing that they also have that I love to get is a margarita flight. These margaritas are outstanding. And my first experience at this lounge, I went with my boyfriend and we were able to watch a little Star Wars show. We were having drinks and snacks. It was just such a carefree and great experience. And I had a margarita flight and he had a Manhattan. And the margarita flight was so good. And it had 3 different flavors and it looks so pretty the way that they display it. So we had, and he had one, and he said, oh, it was really good. So we're getting ready to leave, and as much as we had to leave, we didn't want, you know, the fun to end. And the waitress came up to us. She was just so perfect. She says, do you guys want margaritas to go? And we both looked at each other and we were like, can we do that? Is that allowed? She's like, yeah. So she came out with margaritas for us and we could choose, you know, which flavor we liked the most, in these plastic cups with straws. And it was just, you know, it was perfect. And so we continued through the parks and finished them and then had our fun. But it was just such a relaxing experience, and being able to be outside. There are umbrellas, so if it is a really sunny or hot day, you should still be fine. But if you really like air conditioning, then this is not the place for you to go. But this is one of my dining must-dos. I've been trying to do it every time I go. It will get busy at certain times, especially at regular meal times. So I try to go as more of like a snack time, or a time when I don't have a reservation somewhere and I kind of just want something quick and easy, and you can kind of just hang out there, have drinks, have water, and just have a nice place to sit and people watch. So the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge is awesome. One of my dining must-dos. I would say it's a $1 sign, maybe $2, because you're getting alcoholic beverages, but it really wasn't that pricey. So definitely a great Disney dining experience. It's not so much Disney themed, it was more of a Hollywood theme, but it was still awesome. I would love to hear what some of your favorite dining options are in Walt Disney World, especially because I have not nearly tried everything yet. So if you have something that is amazing, everyone should check it out, please let me know in the comments below. I would love it if you would like this video, if you enjoyed it, and hit subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye, Disney lovers. I love food.